Alright. Cool. Alright, so this is the whole reason behind this set. So you use everything. I'm going with this one because I don't care about bleeding resistance. That's not going to be important in everything. So you do the bottom set for speed sharpening +2. So that cuts 2 sharpens off of your sharpening already from just the chest piece. And you get 1 slot out of it. So then you go to your next piece, which is Critical Eye, which increases your affinity, which we all know how affinity works. The higher your affinity, the better your chance of doing extra damage off of your weapon. If you're negative, you do less damage than your weapon's worth. So that gives you +1 Critical Eye, which is 5% increase. And Constitution, which is reduces stamina depletion when performing a stamina draining moves such as evading and etc. So I'm assuming that would also help with your hammer spin. So then you move on to the next piece, which this one has no slots in it. That one has no slots either. But it gives you speed sharpening another slot. So that makes speed sharpening level 3. So that means sharpen, you're sharpened. Done. So quick sharpen like that, plus Critical Eye +2, which that means that raises your affinity to 10%. So you're getting 10% affinity off of, 10% affinity off of those 2 pieces. Then, the boots, was that? Yep. Then you're getting Quick Sheath, which increases the time you put away your weapon, which is important, and you'll see why. So then you're getting Critical Eye level 4, which is affinity plus 15%. So if you're already running a weapon that has 20 affinity, you're now gaining another 15% on top of that, and you're running a weapon that's 35 affinity. So you're freaking doing extra damage way quicker. And wait, we're not done yet. So we go, the Masteries, 4 pieces. This is why we only use 4 and we don't use a helmet. Stun effects to draw weapon attacks. So if you just have your weapon on your back and you hit him with it, there's a chance of you getting a stun. And it slightly increases your attack power on a draw attack. So bam, extra attack power, extra chance of stunning, even for you with a hammer. You do 4 pieces. Weapon sharpness does not decrease for a set time after sharpening. So you're getting free hits after a sharpen, which is only taking 1 sharpen now to do in the first place. So then you have that entire set, which that by itself is good enough. There's more. You combine that with a helm called Dragon King. It's the only piece in the set. You need 6 Immortal Dragon Scales, which you get from Nergigante. You get high commendations from basically beating any Elder Dragons. So you beat out Nergigante, there's your high commendation. Dragon Vein Crystals, which is just level 7 material gathers. But it has Exploit Weakness level 2. Attacks that hit weak spots. So any orange attack that you do, period. Any orange attack is a guaranteed 30% increased affinity. If you're running a 20% weapon, you're gaining 15% affinity on top of that. 35% right there with a 20% affinity. With this helmet, if it's a orange spot, 65% affinity. Guaranteed crits basically all the time. Guaranteed ridiculous top damage all the time. There's your set. Now you see what I'm talking about. Ridiculous. Ridiculous.